Everybody, CashLo Productions, chilling. I think it's Thursday. Chilling on Thursday. See if anybody pops in here. If not, we'll maybe talk about this thing here in the background. Kind of just what have we been doing, man? What's been happening on this whole stay-at-home ordeal? Has anyone been staying at home? That's the question. We'll get into that. Maybe birthday cruises. We just came back from our birthday cruise. That was pretty dope. I think that's been really cool. We'll jump into that. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, Granny Beats, what's up? Tizzle in the house. That's the lethal combination right there. I know Tizzle just got them wheels, I believe. I don't know if I'm supposed to talk about that. We got James up in here on lunch. That's what's up, man. It is, I guess it is about lunchtime. Just chilling, guys. Just kind of hanging out. Went out on a birthday cruise earlier today. We got another one tonight. That was cool. That's what's up, bro. Got them rims. Them rims. They look good, man. It looked good. The pictures look good. I'm glad you got it all figured out. That's dope. Got a box. This isn't the box out of the car. This is a different box. This is a bigger box. This is probably the fastest box I've ever built in my life. Yeah, Granny Beats. I know y'all was on that for a while yesterday. I wish I could have been more help. But you know, the CashLo way. Always around, not doing much. And got the right tools. We'll see how this thing does. Maybe I'll lift this camera up, show you the inside. Even though you probably already seen the inside. I don't think anybody else has. I'm hoping, and the way that the old interwebs is telling us that it's going to work out is we got some equipment coming tomorrow. And I will do another video about that equipment when it gets here. The more I started thinking about it, sometimes these guys don't deliver it to my house super early. Sometimes it's really late. So either way, we'll definitely be on here tomorrow talking about that equipment as long as it shows up. Sometimes they don't meet their deadlines, and I get it. They got a lot going on. But yeah, I'm hoping that this thing slams with what we're gonna put in there. We're changing out the sub, changing out the amp. A couple other small changes we're gonna make that probably aren't a very big deal. But I think it'll be loud. I wanted to do something different, and I built a template out of cardboard because I was questioning it, and I don't think it's gonna fit in the trunk. So we went with a regular ported box, and I'm hoping it does well. Let's see if I can lift this thing up without dropping the phone. You can see the inside of it. And it's definitely a step up as far as the sub goes. What we're gonna put in there, way better, way different level than what we're working with now. And it's gonna be bigger. We're going from an 8 to a 12, and we're going from 500 watts to a whole lot more watts. So that'll be cool, man. I hope it's gonna jam. If you come out tomorrow night to the meet at 7:30, I think. It's posted on the birthday cruise page. I'll have everything installed, hopefully, and be ready to go. Granny Beats, when you're ready to do your box, I told you I got you, James. If you're wanting to do something, man, let me know. We can draw it up and we can build it. Getting you guys out of them prefabs and them sealed boxes, I think, will really open your stereo up, let you hear something that sound like you put different equipment in there. James, Mondays and Tuesdays off aren't bad, bro. I got every day off, so, you know. Wait a minute, what's this long message here say? Queen B, what's up? I will check your community tab. Yeah, I'll jump in there. I didn't. I don't. I'll take a look. we've been out here in the garage as much as we could be lately. But I'll take a look at that, see what it's about. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'll take a look at it. We'll see what it's about. You always got some good information out there, so I appreciate that. If you guys haven't seen, we started a private group on Facebook, and I'm not going to get the name right, but it's birthday Washington birthday cruise for kids, something like that. If you're interested in being involved in the birthday cruises, send me an email, cashlo253@gmail.com, or hit me up on Facebook, or you can search for the page, and I'll send it to you. There's a couple questions, answer the questions, and as soon as one of us get to it, we'll approve it. If you're just wanting to set up a cruise for somebody you know, or yourself, or a kid, so on and so forth, Washington birthday cruise 253@gmail.com, or send me a message and I'll get you all of the information you need to get that set up. But it's been really cool. We've done a bunch of them. I think this Saturday we've got 4 or 5 set up in a row, so that's going to be really wild. And of course, I'm going to get as much footage as I can, put something together so anyone that doesn't get to be in it gets to see it. But it's cool, man. Oh, shouldn't have put my hand over the camera, my bad. James, take it easy, man. I appreciate you popping in here, bro. Have a good day. Don't work too hard. But yeah, man, these cruises have been really cool. It's been fun kind of getting everyone together, driving by, having all these kids freak out about it's been really cool too. Seeing a bunch of people come together, and I think it's kind of parts of the community that normally clash. And yeah, it's been really neat seeing people come together to make stuff happen for these kids in this time that we're going through right now. Queen Bee James is a local to me, Tizzle, and Grady Beats. His channel's kind of new, and I don't think he's put a whole lot up there yet, but he's getting content up as he can. James is good people. We know James. He's a good guy. Except that one time he left his wife at the car meet. You know, I had to bring it up. Dude took off, left her standing there. But he came back. It's a long story, and it's kind of an inside joke. The people that were there know what's up. What you guys been doing, man? Any new mods? Anybody got any new mods? I know Granny Beats has some stuff coming out. I know Tizzle's been working on a few things. Some of them being the rims. I want some rims. I'm just not ready yet. I don't know what I want to do. But them pics look good. I'm excited to get the stereo stuff. I wish it was coming today. The amp was here, and for some reason they sent it to Oregon just to send it back. So that was not cool. I wish, maybe that would have came today. We throw it on the 8, but if they both come, if the sub and the amp come, I'm just gonna switch them both out and not even play around. Take it easy, Queen Bee. Thanks for stopping in. Weekend Mods, what's up? Yeah, I wish the equipment was sitting on this table behind me. If it was, we'd be putting it all together. We wouldn't be on here just talking, or you guys would be watching. I did record some of building the box in a time lapse. I need to edit that together. I think that's kind of neat. So we'll get that up hopefully in the next day or two. I got to get it on the computer and edit it together. Never done a time lapse, so that was kind of cool. It's just you see the box go together super fast. I want to hear it. Every box I've ever built in my life, when you put them together, which I had the top on there last night. I'm not going to glue it until I cut the hole out for the sub. But every time we've ever built an enclosure, when you put it together and you kind of tap on it, it has a certain sound. And this one had that sound, so I'm hoping it's going to be loud. It's definitely been a minute since I've drawn up a box and built a box. Well, I guess it's been since I put the 8 in. Yeah, I don't know. It's been a while. I'm not doing it as much as I used to back in the day. So I got some help from some people to do this one. Cave Records, who is also Banshee Audio Designs, helped me out with this one. Definitely checked over some of my work. We went back and forth, and given the space that I was comfortable using, this is what we came up with. I did post some pictures of a 4th order design that I wanted to use, but I don't think it was going to fit in the car. I built a cardboard template, and it did not go in the car very well. So we scrapped that idea. I went back and did the ported box. I think it's going to do good, man. I think it's going to be loud. I think it's going to jam. I'm going to be running some power to it for being 112, so it should do pretty well. We're going to upgrade the electrical. A couple other things will be done, hopefully, in the next few weeks to get it louder, and then we're going to find an event, throw it on the meter. I don't remember what the 8 did, but it wasn't very loud, which I knew it wouldn't be very loud. But yeah, I'm curious to see what this 12 does. I'm hoping it plays low. Pretty solid. Everything there's screwed and glued together. Shouldn't come apart. I'm excited, man. I want to see it. I want to hear it. I want to hear it. I want to hear it so bad. The first time I play it, we'll probably go live and play it, get some reactions, see if it does what I wanted it to do. I want to do it live though. I want to play it for the first time live because I think that'd be kind of cool, just to kind of see. That way, if it fails horribly, you guys will see me cry on camera. I don't think that's gonna happen. But I would probably be upset if it did fail, man. That wouldn't be good at all. Do a brand new build and have it just go down in flames. We would just have to rebuild and try again. Luckily, it's a small box. It's not very expensive. I know a few other people reached out about designs and were wanting to lend a hand. I'm gonna build another box. I want to put a bandpass in there. I know that it's probably not for any of the right reasons, but I like them. The 8's in a 4th order now, and it does phenomenal. And if I could get that kind of response and output out of the 12 with more power, it would be that much better. So, you know, we'll see. We'll get there soon, I think, maybe in a few months. I need to find a plexiglass supplier. If you know a guy in Washington State that can get plexiglass, like 3/4 inch, 1 inch thick, send them my way. Give me some info. Because I'd like to do the 4th order, and I'd like to do a window where the baffle's in the middle of the window so you can see the front of the sub and the back of the sub all through the plexiglass. You can see in the sealed side and in the ported side would be pretty cool, I think. I have some white paint over there, so I might paint the port white and put some LEDs in the box. I don't know if we're gonna carry on the zebra theme. I kind of want to do cheetah, and if I wrap the box in cheetah, I'll do the handles in cheetah, and I want to wrap some interior stuff in cheetah. I want to redo the fabric in the door panels with cheetah, do the A-pillars in cheetah. I'm probably not taking the headliner out of this car because I don't even know how you would get it out. I hate sedans and trunk cars so bad. Like SUV truck, super simple. This car, I guarantee you with the sunroof and stuff that this headliner is a nightmare to get out. But maybe next year. Maybe cheetah headliner with fiber optic stars in it. I don't know, man. If I pull the headliner out, I got to do all of it at one time. Like, we got to do the fiber optics. We got to rewrap it. Everything at one time if we're going to take it down. Maybe we'll do some raised lettering. Maybe we do the CashLo logo raised letter in the cheetah with the fiber optics because that'd be cool. I don't know. I got to look more into that fiber optic stuff. A lot of people that I follow have it in their rides, and I think it's super cool. And I watched a couple install videos, and aside from hiding that big bulky box that powers it or whatever, it doesn't seem like a super hard install. I don't know, man. That might be in the future for next year, depending on how this year goes, man. Because there's some other stuff that we kind of wanted to get done this year. We did the suspension, which we needed to do, but it was something that I wanted to do for a while. We're kind of getting the stereo to come around. I will never get as much equipment in the trunk as I wanted to, so maybe put it somewhere else. We'll have to see down the road. That'd be way down the road though, because walled Mazda 3 is not practical, especially up here with all these hills and stuff, man. That'd be rough. I don't know how you guys do it up here. In Florida, everything's flat, so walled vehicle's fun, but I don't know if I could imagine all that weight in the truck, or, you know, in my case, in the car, going down a hill in the rain, trying to stop. That don't sound like fun. But, you know, we'll see what things, we'll see what lies ahead. I know that two 12s in a really loud ported box is probably not going to fit in the trunk unless we build it in the trunk, which I haven't done in forever, and the few times I have was only a few times. So that'll be a new one. I do have a Craig jig, if we go down that road at some point, to use, so we can attach everything from inside the box, which looks super cool. I've only done it a handful of times, and most of the time I had help, but here we are. So if we decide to expand to two 12s, that'll be coming up, and we have to build the box in the trunk. Outside of that, I noticed just before, but we got some wires fraying on the underglow kit because some guy, we'll just say that he cut me off, and a bunch of scrap metal and stuff flew out of his truck and I think hit the lights under the car. I had to back up to go around it because he spilt crap all over the road. So I need to pull those down and take a look at those and see if I can just cut them, solder them, and heat shrink them. That way I don't have to worry about anything shorting out. Yeah, we need those hooked up because some of these cruises are at night and I'd like to have the underglow on. It happens, man. I don't know. We'll either fix it or we'll repurpose them. I think there's enough tail that I can cut it and solder it and heat shrink it back and it'll be fine. Like we did on that other kit. Kind of a crappy day out today, man. I'd like to go fire up that grill. Yeah, that's no problem, man. Like I said, I think I'm gonna have to do it on mine now. I don't know. I didn't look at it a whole lot the other day. I'll get under there maybe today or tomorrow, and take a look, see how bad it is. I did turn them on, even though I knew they were kind of damaged, and it worked. It didn't pop any fuses. Nothing happened, so I don't think it's a big deal. But I want to fix it so it's done right. That, or it might have been from pulling up on the curbs or something, because now the bumper slams into the stop instead of pulling over it like a normal car. And I don't know. Could have happened once or twice, maybe. Outside of that, man. Hear that? That sounds loud. Yeah, man, I don't know. Not a whole lot else has been going on. If you haven't done so already, man, like this video, subscribe to the page, turn that bell on, share it. If you haven't seen the birthday cruise video, check that out, because I think it came out kind of cool. I used a couple different cameras, so we have multiple angles. How much was the wood, man? So, material prices are kind of based on your ability to transport the material. A whole sheet of 3/4 MDF is like $30, right? 4 foot by 8 foot sheet. But CashLo drives a Mazda 3, and you're not putting a whole sheet of wood in a Mazda 3. So I thought, well, with the layout and the cut sheet, I could have them cut the sheet of wood in half, right? And then I can put a 4x4, 2 of those in the back of the car. But my experiences with Home Depot and the people that cut the wood at Home Depot is they do not care, because they're not building with it. So what I ended up doing was buying 4 2 foot by 4 foot sheets, and it was a little bit more money than just buying one whole sheet. But the entire box could have been built out of one sheet of MDF, and that would have been like $30. But like I said, we can't put a whole sheet in CashLo's car. So I did spend a little bit more so I could buy the smaller pieces, and it was easier to work with, and it is what it is. I don't really care. I don't know. At some point, we're going to have to find someone to transport the wood for us. I don't know. I was going to maybe... I just feel like if I'm going to ask someone to help me move something, I got to wait until I got like a whole bunch of stuff, like a dresser, some wood, some other crap. Because, you know, one sheet of wood, that's a good favor to use up just for one sheet of wood. So, yeah, I don't know. I bought these smaller pieces. It wasn't a big deal. I got a little bit of scrap, which is always good to have around. Everybody has a truck except me. I don't know. At some point, I'll just rent the truck from Home Depot and drive it home and unload it and take it back. I don't know. When we get to that point, we'll cross that bridge. I don't plan to do any big builds anytime soon like that. But I said the same thing when I got the 8, that we were just going to do 1.8 on low power. And it didn't last. It lasted for longer than I probably expected. So, I mean, I guess I knew this was going to come eventually. But we knew we'd be there. I know a buddy that tried to wall a Mazda 3, and I don't know how that played out. I know he's downgrading right now, but I don't know if it's because it didn't work or if he just changed his mind. Maybe I should hit him up and find out why he did not pursue that build. Because like a walled Mazda 3 with 215s, that'd probably be pretty serious. But I don't know that I'm ready to lose that back seat yet. And the camera on the car does not do well with the little 8 in there, so I know it's not going to do well with the 12. But, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, man, I don't know. I just thought I'd pop in here, give you guys a little update. Tomorrow's video, as long as everything shows up, should be a lot cooler because we'll have some equipment to look at. And we'll get this box all done. And like I said, man, you guys get to be here with me when I fire this thing up for the first time. So yeah, I don't know what time that's going to be because I don't know when they're going to deliver my stuff. Stay tuned. And if you guys get a chance tomorrow, hop in here. We'll have some more stuff popping off. It actually might be... It might be way later because we have a birthday cruise. We're going to play it by ear, guys. I might jump out of here for the time being. If you stopped in here, I do appreciate it. If you're watching this later, man, catch me tomorrow. If you turn that bell on and hit all, I believe you'll get notifications when I go live, and that'll help you tune in to all this cool stuff and be able to send me comments, ask questions, tell me I'm doing it wrong, whatever it is you'd like to do. Yeah, we're going to cut some more stickers, so next time you see me, I might have some decals with me. Hit me up, a couple bucks here and there. Any donation would be appreciated at this point. T-shirts, I might try and get some T-shirts cut, and I'll bring those out to a few things if we get to do a few things anytime soon, because the car meet scene is dead. If you guys have been out there doing stuff, that's what's up. Post it up. I like watching it. It's cool. Yeah, guys. Until next time, Granny Beats, hit me up in the private chat. And yeah, take it easy, guys. Hang in there. Try not to go stir crazy. And we'll see you guys next time. Peace.